Hello everyone, my name is Miranda and today I am here to review Black Widow Forever Read by Margaret Stohl. And I have a bit of a cold right now, so excuse my voice when it sounds like Black Widow, because it's what happens to me. Black Widow Forever Read. Black Widow is one of my favorite superheroes, and I was so excited when it was announced that she was getting a YA novel. One thing that really had me have a little trepidation was the fact that it was written by Margaret Stohl, because Margaret Stohl, I have not read one book that I actually like by Margaret Stohl individually. I've read some of the Beautiful Creatures books that I like, but Cami Garcia also helps write those. But I tried reading Idols. That was awful, and this book I just felt like Margaret Stohl wasn't the right fit for. I thought what I had seen her writing previously, but I decided to go into this with as much of an open mind as I could aside from that, and basically by page 2 I knew that I was completely freaking right in my assessment of this book, because first of all, the thing you need to understand, which marketing kind of wanted to keep this quiet for obvious reasons, this isn't even a Black Widow book. This book should really be called Two Russian Kids Falling in Love featuring Black Widow, because she's literally only a third of the book, I would say. The book is split into 3 point of views. Black Widow's, Ava's, who is a girl who Black Widow rescued when she was 7 and is now 17, and Alex, who is a boy who somehow mysteriously knows how to speak Russian and knows how to kick the crap out of people, but he grew up in Jersey. And like I said, the book is split between their 3 point of views. So basically when you have Ava and Alex's point of views, who combined are 2/3 of the book, you're left with 1/3 of the book being Black Widow, and that to me does not make it a Black Widow book. That's like if Lois Lane Fallout, which is a book I love, that's called Lois Lane. It's like if you had Lois Lane just talk for 1/3 of the book, and then characters that you don't even know or have any connection to just come in and are like, I'm gonna tell you this whole story and I'm gonna frame it, and Lois Lane's just gonna kind of come in and help me and maybe seem a little emotionally complex. So it'll be great, right? No, it just didn't work at all. And then the other major problem for me, which is obvious, and I know many people probably won't agree because I've been seeing fabulous reviews of it on Goodreads, but this does not read like Black Widow at all. There are 0 parts where I could be like, I could imagine Black Widow saying that in the movie. And I mean, I think it's obvious that you have to imagine at this point Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. Even Margaret Stohl said she imagined Scarlett Johansson when she was writing this as saying all her lines, but no, just no, nothing in this could be Black Widow. In page 20, Ava manages to punch her in the face. And I'm like, how in the world would a 17-year-old girl manage to get the drop on Natasha Romanoff? You can never ever convince me of that. This is just not working for me, and none of this worked. The story is so unoriginal too. It's just Natasha diving into her past, and if you're gonna have her dive into the past, first of all, make her do it alone, not with these 2 added kids on. Just don't even try and work them in, because it didn't work for me, because Ava and Alexia, Alex, they were the 2 dumbest kids I have ever met in my life. They made the most stupid decisions. They were rude to Natasha, who is basically saving them from people who are trying to kill them. And it's why are you guys being idiots? They had insta-love, which I was like, oh, just please. Ugh, I'm done now. So annoying, and to have so much of the book dedicated to them drove me absolutely mental. I was going out of my mind. This is just not what I wanted in a Black Widow book. Either make it all Black Widow, or what I feel like would have been even better, make it so it's a flashback to her time at the Red Room and maybe how she got out, because that's something that everyone wants to see. Everyone is waiting for a Black Widow movie like that, and to have it be in book form would have been amazing, to see how she escaped from the Red Room or to see her time in the Red Room. But to get these weird flashbacks that she doesn't even really want to acknowledge or remember is just so weird and such a disservice to the character, I feel like. And then also the thing that really annoyed me about this is such a highly publicized, highly marketed book, and it has so many editing mistakes. And it's not even little ones that I can kind of deal with, when it's the instead of this, so it says this boy when it should say the boy. It's really bad. All right, here's one. Let me see if I can get you to see it. Right here, it says Va. It should say Ava. How do you forget the first initial of your main character's name in the start of a sentence? I just don't get that. And then there's also, and this one really got me riled up. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? No one caught this? Repeats a sentence. So you can see right there, it says, and you've been monitoring her by yourself, Natasha asked. And then it says, and you've been monitoring her by yourself again. And that's not the guy saying it. That's not Colson saying it. That's someone put the sentence in twice. And I'm like, this is a major publicized book, and And I can read pretty much all of fan fiction and Archive in Our Own with better editing than this. It just felt like a disservice. This book felt like it was rushed, and they're just trying to make it so people stop complaining about the lack of female superheroes. And I know there's even controversy now about if they're even going to make a Captain Marvel movie, if they're just trying to be like, oh, no one can complain because we have that on the board. And this Black Widow movie has been back for so long that I feel like they're not even going to make it, and this book was just them trying to like please the masses, but it totally didn't work. Lois Lane Fallout is like the complete antithesis of this book, in that you can see that Gwenda Bond really did her research and really had love for this character and really made sure to put out the best possible version of Lois Lane that she could, while still putting her own trademark on it. Black Widow, however, is like the complete opposite. Like, I have no doubt that Margaret Stohl really appreciates her and wants to understand her, but she doesn't grasp the character, and I feel like this book just had so much pressure on it. It's representing so many names. It's representing Disney. It's representing the Black Widow name, Marvel, and for it to be this bad is just really, really disheartening, and I'm so disappointed, and I definitely have to give it 1 out of 5 stars. It was just something I don't even want to look at ever again, so bye. So if you have read Black Widow Forever Read and have any thoughts about it, disagree or agree, please feel free to leave what you thought of the book down below in the comments so I can get some more reactions. Because like I said, everyone on Goodreads is like, this book is fantastic, and I'm like, did I get a different copy of it? Because I like threw it across the room 5 times and then tried to burn it before my mom reminded me it was a library book, and that would cost us money. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and want to see all sorts of new videos. Make sure to subscribe down below to my channel if you told me to make all sorts of new videos. And thank you guys again all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Black Widow, I'm not out. Bye. Sorry, I'm like having an asthma attack right now because I'm standing up while doing a video.